A queen has been sacrificed.
You've just lost your most valuable piece.
A king is cornered on the edge of his realm.
Winning strategy sometimes necessitates sacrifice.
Two bishops are blocking any retreats, and a steady rook strikes with a discovered check. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens of all ages, welcome to Chess of Legends. While the exact opening line remains obscured in the movie, White initiates with c4 met by e5. The footage skips White's second move, showcasing only Sherlock's second move, d5. So possible opening lines could be c4 e5, then knight c3 d5, pawn takes d5, answered by knight f6, leading to White g3, knight retakes d5, and then bishop g2. Or c4 e5, g3 d5, then pawn takes d5, followed by knight f6 and knight c3. Then knight retakes d5, followed by bishop g2. Both scenarios propose an English opening, specifically the king's English variation. Unfortunately, in the movie, we don't get to see much of the middle game development. Yet, since they have stopped moving the pieces on move 25, we can still establish this position by referring to the displayed board while they play move 27 using descriptive notation. After the queen sacrifice, Moriarty is faced with a challenging decision. Accepting the queen would be perilous due to potential threats. However, moving the king exposes vulnerabilities, and a villain such as Moriarty just wouldn't allow himself to do so. Holmes gains a significant material advantage, capturing the knight and further increasing the pressure on the exposed white king. Moriarty's king attempts to escape, but Holmes's rook enters the fray with a check on h6. The white king's safety is in jeopardy. Moriarty succumbs to the pressure, accepting the sacrifice on h3. Holmes goes on and captures the bishop on h3, further exposing the white king and maintaining the initiative in the attack, backed by the rook in the same file. Moriarty moves his rook on f4, attempting to alleviate the attack and postpone the inevitable. However, the black pieces continue to swarm. Holmes exchanges rooks, creating a path for the remaining pieces and eliminating a defender around the white king. Moriarty faces an onslaught. The dark-squared bishop cuts off any escape, intensifying the threats around his king. Moriarty attempts a desperate check with the queen, seeking counterplay. This part of the action is not shown in the movie, but still needs to exist somehow. Assuming as well that Holmes's king skillfully sidesteps the threat, maintaining a secure position on h8. Moriarty's last efforts to resist prove futile. Holmes delivers a discovered check by moving his bishop on f1, and incidentally, mate. In this rendition of the epic Second Piatigorsky Cup chess game, Holmes emerges victorious. But in the actual game played in 1966 between Larsen and Petrosian, things didn't go exactly the same. Larsen chooses the open Sicilian, a battleground known for its tactical complexities. Both players are developing their knights and contesting control of the center. Petrosian opts for the accelerated dragon setup, intending to fianchetto the bishop and aiming for a dynamic pawn structure. Larsen asserts central control with the pawn advance and develops his knight, while Petrosian follows suit with a harmonious knight maneuver. But then he introduces a tactical twist, sacrificing one knight for a potential attack on the c2 fork. Both players are consolidating their positions. Larsen aims to successfully castle kingside, securing his king's safety, while Petrosian reinforces his pieces as well. White initiates a pawn storm with f4, gaining space and preparing for an aggressive attack. Black responds by maintaining a solid defense with knight c7. Larsen continues his aggressive play with f5, expanding his pawn structure and aiming for an attack. Petrosian, recognizing the danger, shifts his knight to c5, reinforcing his defenses. With e5, White is opening up lines for an attack. Petrosian, wisely defending, responds by capturing the pawn with his dark-squared bishop. The position remains complex. Then Larsen unleashes a stunning combination, sacrificing his queen for a mating attack. Petrosian accepts the challenge, leading to a material imbalance but leaving Larsen with a decisive advantage. He then concludes with a powerful rook lift to g3, creating a mating net. Facing inevitable checkmate, Petrosian resigns, and Larsen claims victory. A true masterclass from Bent Larsen, showcasing tactical brilliance and strategic acumen in the dynamic realm of Sicilian defense. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so we know to keep making more like this one. And feel free to share your thoughts on both games in the comments section below. Until next time, keep those kings safe and those minds sharp.